Hey guys, it's Dayang and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be finally doing my favorites video, and I think the very last favorites video which I did was actually in June. So it has been about 3 months since I've last done one, and I'm very sorry for that because I really didn't have any time to film any favorites videos. I think the time itself was just too rushing and I had other videos that I needed to complete. So there were just so many things that happened at the same time. So I thought like today is a very good time for me to finally sit down and film a favorites video for you guys. So if you guys are wondering what are my October favorites products, just continue watching. These two products are the products which I have been using for about a month plus, and this is actually my toner and moisturizer. This is from Bioessence. Okay, so for the toner, this is the Bioessence Hydra Tri-Acrion Aqua Aqua Refreshing Toner, and this is the moisturizer, which is the Hydra Tri-Acrion Aqua Moisturizing Gel. The reason why I've been using these two products is because I actually ran out of my previous moisturizer and I didn't have the time, or I didn't really feel like going down to Sephora or the nearest Laneige counter to buy my my moisturizer. So I just headed down to Watson's, and it just happened that my sister had been using this moisturizer and I have used it before and I really like it. So I thought maybe I should go ahead and try the toner as well. So I really like this one. They work really similar to the Laneige one, especially this one. And if you guys don't really have the heart to buy or spend money on the Laneige moisturizer, you can probably go ahead and try this one because it is almost half of the price, and this one is very affordable. You can actually get it for under $20. This is the Body Shop Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Glow Mask. It helps to unclog, refine pores and reveals glow. I have been seeing a lot of like photos and adverts on Facebook as well as Instagram talking about the Body Shop. They have like about 5 different types of masks. So I thought I want to try like 1 or 2 of them, and this is actually one of the ones which I have tried using, and I actually bought another one as well, but I haven't used that enough to say whether I really like it or not. This is basically a charcoal mask. It smells like any other normal charcoal mask. Oh my god, this really reminds me of the Glam Glow. Like seriously, it smells very similar to the Glam Glow, which I happen to have, and honestly I don't like that one and it's freaking expensive. The other time I actually took off my makeup and I saw lots of whiteheads like around here, and I do not know why. I don't know what product I used at that point of time, but there were so many whiteheads. So what happened was I just casually removed them using my nails, and there were so many red bumps on my skin, which is really bad. So what happened was I just washed my face as usual, and I just applied this on those areas for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I just remove it and then just continue with the rest of my other skincare regime. So the next day when I woke up, all those bumps were gone. So that really impressed me so much. So I really highly recommend this. I don't use this every single week. I only use it when I need to, like those kinds of situations where I have like bumps, like pimples and things like that. This is really good to unclog pores, and it really helps to soothe your skin in a way. Now let's move on to body products. I think I only have 2, and they are both from H&M. So the first one that I want to talk about is this Cashmere Haze Body Wash. It is a gentle cleanser with jasmine flower extract. The first time I smelled this, I totally fell in love with it because it has like a really nice musky powdery scent, which has always been my favorite type of scent because I don't really like anything too sweet. This smells so nice and refreshing, and it smells like as though you just come out from the shower, that kind of smell. I usually use this when I take a shower. And this is also from the same line. This is the Cashmere Haze Body Mist. So they both have the same similar scent, and this costs only $5.90. So normally I'll just use this at home, after I just came out from the shower. I still want to smell nice, so what I'll do is I'll just spray it around. It smells so good. The only thing is that it doesn't really last very long because it's just a body spray. I did not see any like EDT or perfume or parfum for this line, which I really think that is a bummer because I really want to get a perfume of this scent, and I know I'm gonna love it so much. So H&M, please come out with a perfume for this smell. please. Okay, now moving on to hair products. I'm not sure whether you guys know, but I actually cut my hair like about 2 months ago to like this length, which I think for me it's pretty short at that point of time, because given the fact that my hair was like really long, it goes all the way down to my waist. So I did like a really big change over there. My hair is rebonded, so the ends are stick straight. So when it's at that length and it being stick straight, it is really very ugly. So normally what I'll do is I'll just take my hair straightener, which is my favorite for now. This is the Braun Satin Hair 7. I got this from Harvey Norman. It's like about $120 or $137, I can't remember. So what I'll do is I'll just curl the bottom part and just curl it inward so that there's a little bit of volume so that my hair doesn't look stick straight. In days that I don't wash my hair, because I wash my hair once every 2 days, so on my second day hair, when I don't wash them, to prevent it from like greasing or like feeling oily or whatsoever, this has been my favorite or my best friend. This is a Batiste dry shampoo, and the scent itself is fruity and cheeky cherry, and I really like the scent. It's not overpoweringly sweet, and I really like that this really soaks up all of the excess oil that you have on your scalp, and it really instantly make your hair feels and smells fresh. This one I actually have 3 favorite foundations to share with you. So the first one is actually the Kat Von D Lock It foundation, and if you have oily skin like me, I highly recommend this because this makes your skin looking matte. On my recent trip to Hong Kong, I actually brought this along with me, and this was the only foundation that I brought along with me because this is long wearing, it is matte, and it's really great for our humid weather. Hong Kong was actually pretty humid. It wasn't that hot because the temperature was like about 28, 27 thereabout, but it was still quite humid. So I only brought this along with me, and my makeup stayed all day, like from morning, like about 10 AM all the way till like 10 PM. So it lasted the whole day, and I really like this foundation. It's a little bit heavy though, a little bit heavy for an everyday wear, but if you want to avoid that, you can, just don't apply too much. And anyway, I have already done a review and demo for you guys, so just click on the card section above if you're interested to see how this works. Another foundation is something which I have used before, but recently during the Sephora member sale, I actually got another one in a different shade because yeah, my skin tone has changed right now. So this is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation, and I love this foundation so freaking much. Like seriously, so freaking much. It has full coverage, but it's so weightless that you don't really feel heavy or anything on your face. So recently I have actually done a makeover for a client who happens to be my viewer as well, and her name is Fee. Hi Fee, if you're watching. So I actually put this on her, and she said that she really likes how it feels on the skin because it does not feel heavy at all. So I actually put this on for her, and she really likes it as well. And also I've done a review on that, so I'll just include it in the card section over here. Another sort of foundation that I want to share with you is also from NARS. It can be considered as foundation, but it can also be considered not a foundation. So this is the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. It has SPF 30, and I have not done a review on that. I totally forgot that I actually bought this. So I tried it on and I was in awe. It is actually the foundation that I have on my face right now, and I've had my foundation on since like about 6:30 in the morning, and right now it's about almost 3 PM. So it has been almost 8 to 9 hours already. Given the fact that it's only a skin tint, I feel that the coverage is pretty decent, and the best thing is that it is matte. It has a matte finish, so if you guys have oily skin, this is a really great product. And anyway, I'm actually using in medium 1 Saint Moritz, and this shade complements my skin tone really well right now, so I love this so much. I guess I'll move on to eyeshadows or eye products. If you guys have already watched my try on H&M makeup, you did see that I actually did try using some of the H&M eye products, and I gotta say that these 3 are the most used ones, and this first one is actually in Candied Almond, which is a really nice brown for the eye socket. The next one is a slightly darker brown. I usually apply it on my outer corner. It's not really that dark though, but I thought it works, so it's not too bad. And usually for all over the lids, I would actually apply this on. This is Ginger Snap, which is a really nice goldish coppery color. I would say that these H&M eyeshadows, they are of really good quality, and there are not really a lot of fallouts, I realized. And for $9.90, I thought that you're paying for a really good quality eyeshadow. So you guys, please do go and check out the H&M eyeshadows because they are really worth the buy. And another product from H&M is the Fluid Hues eye color, and I'm so thankful, so happy that I bought this because I really like it. And I really like the idea of it coming in a wand applicator like this because it makes application really easy. Because like I said in that haul, no, in the try on video, I did mention that this really reminds me of the Moonshot jelly pot, but it's just that the packaging itself is different. So that one, I really love the product, but it can be a little bit messy. But this one, since it comes in a wand type, so it's easier to apply and it's not as messy. So in the topic of eyeshadows, these are actually my Makeup Geeks eyeshadows, and I haven't used them in a really long time. And so what happened was, when I was in Hong Kong, when I went to Hong Kong, I actually packed this along with me. So these were the only eyeshadows that I brought, but of course I didn't bring, yeah, I have a friend behind me. Can you guys see? Look at her tail sticking out. Hello, Rhea. So anyway, I didn't bring the whole palette with me. I brought along the smaller one, which can fit 9 eyeshadow pans. So I can't exactly remember which were the ones I brought, but I love or fall in love with my Makeup Geeks eyeshadows all over again, and I just love them so much. This was a product which I picked up when I was in Hong Kong, and because of the fact that it was so freaking cheap, that it was like more than half the price of here in Singapore. Okay, this is the Dollywink Eyeliner in black, and the last time I checked, it wasn't. Each of these actually cost $24.90, and when I was in Hong Kong, it cost like only 12 Singapore dollars after conversion, and I bought it. I love it, and this is a really good eyeliner. Now I know why a lot of people actually talk really good things about this. Yeah, it's really easy to apply, really easy to remove, and it just comes in like a marker felt tip pen like this. And I thought that it's a really good product. So yes. I want to talk about 2 brow products, and they are what I have on my brows right now. So recently I have been receiving quite a lot of questions offline about my brows, and a lot of people ask me like how I did my brows and things like that. So this particular product was actually recommended to me by my cousin Resha, which by the way, I know that you guys have seen her before in my vlogs, in my Hong Kong vlogs, and also the Singaporeans try Hong Kong snacks. She's my cousin, by the way. So she actually recommended this to me. We were at Etude house the other time, and she was like, Kak, you know, you have to try this out. It's really good, she said. So I decided to buy one for myself, and this is only $5.90, guys, which is so freaking cheap. This is called the Drawing Eyebrow, and I got in number 1. It looks pretty dark actually, but I have to be like super light-handed when I apply this on my brows because my brows are naturally quite dark, and I don't like brows which are too dark, especially at the inner corners. I've seen a lot of girls drawing their brows like super dark and thick at the inner corners, and it looks so weird. Like, I don't know, it looks so... They will look really fierce, and their brows will look really unnatural in a way. So I have to like really, I only apply a little bit at the bottom part just to line my brows, and I'll just take the spoolie and I'll just comb it upwards to blend it out, and it will look really natural, by the way. I don't know how you guys like what you guys think about my brows, but I thought that this product makes it really like natural looking. And on top of that, I normally just set my brows using this particular product, which I have been using for so freaking long, and this is, by the way, by Australis. This is Tint My Brow, and it is in light brown. The reason why I feature this here is because they have actually come up with a new packaging, sort of, because the wand itself is really tiny, which kind of reminds me a little bit of the Benefit brow. I can't remember the name, which I don't like at all. The Benefit one I really don't like, but I really like this one because the one itself is really small, so it's really easy for me to comb my brows using this product. Some people don't like it because it feels like really crispy on your brows once it has really like dried up and set, but I am okay with that, so that's why I really love this. And finally is the product that I have on my lips right now. This is from Ofra. This is the name itself has been rubbed off because I've been using this so much, and even the name at the back has already been rubbed off, but I know that this is the liquid lipstick which Manny MUA, and he collaborated with Ofra, so he came out with 3 liquid lipsticks. So this was actually one of them, which I feel is the most wearable out of the 3, and it's in the shade Charmed, which is very pretty. It looks really natural. It's a really good everyday color, I feel, and it's what I have on my lips. And for non-beauty stuff, this is actually my Pebble watch, and I realized that I have been using this every single day for the past 3 months, and reason being, all of my other watches, there's no battery left and I couldn't really like change up. So this is a smart watch, by the way, which was gifted to me for my birthday this year by my brother and Tiara, and I'm really happy that I have this because if the battery runs out, I can just charge it immediately, because I think the battery can actually last for about a week long. This is actually my vlogging camera. This is the camera which I've used to vlog in my Hong Kong vlog and also my engagement vlog. So there were a lot of people, I think there were some people who asked me in the comments and also on my Snapchat, and they asked me like what camera did I use, because they really like the quality of the camera. So this is the Canon G7X Mark II, and I really love this camera so much, and for the amount of money that I paid with the quality that it provides, I am so happy and I'm just very satisfied with this camera. Just so thankful that I bought this camera. I did a lot of research on other cameras as well, and there were so many people saying that this is a really value for money camera, so I like it. Okay guys, so that has been my October favorites. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching my favorites video. Like finally, right Dayang, finally, after like 4 months. So if you guys have enjoyed watching, please give this video a thumbs up, and of course if you want to see more content from me, I usually upload every Thursdays at 7 AM, but if I don't, I will try my very best to upload on weekends, and if not, the following week, because I've been pretty busy lately. So yeah, till then, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys! I am going to be doing another episode of R&D, and today's focus, I'll be reviewing on this product. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter